Hi everyone, I'm your coach Todd Heugly, and today I want to talk about getting the club on balance in the backswing and then a consistent downswing with a path that's going to allow us to control the golf ball, which is very difficult for a lot of players. And a lot of it comes from certain concepts. I don't want to talk about simplicity and what I mean by that, and then the skill sets that we build into the foundations for each area of the game that are in the website. All the new stuff's going to be posted soon. I'm real excited about it. Now, before we get into it, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below so we can talk some golf. Now let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is simplicity. What do I mean by that? When I say I'm teaching golf in a very simple way, I'm trying to tap into your inner athlete, your athletic instincts that I know are in there from when you were a little kid all the way up to playing sports to however old you were. There is something in there that relates to the golf swing. Whether it's, just fishing or swimming or frisbee, playing organized sports, soccer, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a movement pattern in there that's going to click with you. And that's what simplicity is, and not using crazy jargon to try to describe a very complicated issue. I don't believe in that. I could talk as complicated as you would like me to, but I just prefer not to do that. Now, when it comes to the skill sets of grip, posture, where the golf ball goes, all those elements equal a foundation, and we have different foundations for the various aspects of our game. Driving, iron play, but then we have mid irons, short irons, and we have even pitching and chipping and putting. They all have different foundations, even though there's going to be some similarities to those. And those are built from the little skill sets that we need to really harness and do to the best of our ability to allow the foundations to be very solid so we can play better golf. Combining that with the thought of simplicity and bringing out your inner athlete, that's going to lead to better scores. Now I want to talk about getting the club on balance and then the downswing and understanding path. One of the biggest deals with golfers is this move right here. I'm not sure where that comes from. I really try to break it down so I can understand that. What physical move do we do that actually gets us to do this, and I can't find one. And so it has to be a conceptual issue where somewhere along the line they have a concept of a one-piece takeaway, or they're trying to stay connected, whatever it might be, as opposed to getting the club on balance and basically just kind of tossing the club up and getting it on balance in front of us, even to here. Just kind of toss that club to there, and then it's just through. And that will make a major impact on your game if you're not doing that. And even if you feel like you kind of toss it more that direction, that's still going to be much better than going in here. You want to avoid this at all costs, hands going out and club doing that, or the rotation inside, because you're never going to get the club back to the ball the way you want, and then momentum's going to cause it to want to come over the top. And I see so much trouble coming from that one simple takeaway movement, and it is, I'd say 90% of golfers that come to the lesson tee have that. Very rarely do I see a golfer get the club up in front of them where they can now make a downswing where there's room, and that's what the downswing is all about. The purpose of the backswing is to get the club on balance and to create space for our hands and arms to come down. Okay, so when we talk about the loop, which is actually a very good thing, but when you set the club up, a lot of people will actually loop the club come from the inside and hit that way. That is a very, very good drill for anybody that's coming over the top, because they're doing the exact opposite. They're going like this as opposed to going out and then this. And then from there, it's just about controlling the face. But in my world, when I played really, really well, and today it was a lot of fun. I went and played with my friends, and I always joke that I can turn it on and off, which I can. It's just because I have a swing where I get the club on balance, and then I just have this path that goes basically over at 12:30 or 1 o'clock, and I hit a straight shot or a little bit of a draw, and that never changes unless I'm tinkering and messing around and I'm trying to hit fades and stuff. But for the most part, I have that stock shot, which I love. Now, how many of you have a stock shot that you can go to under pressure when you're on the first tee, or there's people watching you hit your approach shot? Can you simply just go club on balance and then bang over there like that? That really is a very interesting topic for a lot of players. And when they develop a very simple up, down, they really start to take off, and then they can focus on other things about the body and pressurizing the ground and that sort of thing. But once your grip is on there correct, that's going to get your club face square at address. Then from there, just toss the club up, and then from there, just go from the inside. And you can see how I just drop my hands so I can come from the inside. And that is a huge deal, because I want my golf balls starting over here, because they're going to draw. And it was funny, I was trying all kinds of stuff, just tinkering, wasn't having much success other than putting and my short game, but the ball striking wasn't good. But I was trying different things, things I hear and things that my friends talk about what they've heard. And friends are talking trash, so I went right back to up there. And it was par, par, birdie, par, par. Just like that quick. And then I went back to goofing off again because I shut them up. And it's just really, relaxing, and it builds your confidence to know you have that shot. Now, if I go out and have a day where I cannot hit up and then over there, then I'm in a little bit of trouble, okay? Then I'm probably going to go to an over-the-top, big, huge fade and just put it in play. But I want you to develop this particular drill. So just feel like you just toss the club up, okay? You can see it's on balance, pointing inside the golf ball. I don't like seeing that, okay? It's just pretty much straight down or where the golf ball would be, okay? So just there, and then feel that little motion. I feel like I push away, and then hands and arms and club head are going that way. And it's not swinging to right field. It's just coming from the inside. So again, we have 1 o'clock, 12, 11, and I'm going to 12:30. And that swinging out to right field where so many drop and then try to do that, that's hard to do. But when you can bring your hands down in here and then swing over to 1 o'clock, that's going to make you a better player. So up, through, okay? That's what we're after. And it doesn't have to be difficult. Just remember to have soft arms, soft shoulders, a grip. Your tension level is a 5 or a 6. It's always in your fingers, just like that. Thumb pad, heel pad, all this stuff goes right over on top of the club shaft. Again, back into your fingers. Create a little bridge, interlock, overlap, 10 finger, whatever you want to do. But go out in the backyard and just practice picking the club up, or get a video going and practice that feeling, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect, but practice that feeling. There. That's really going to help you with your ball striking and get a feel for stock shot that you're going to have all the time. So all those combined together are going to make you much, much better. And it's interesting how everybody's trying to throw all kinds of stuff at golfers to try to get them to do, okay? And I'm simply talking about levering the club up once you have a good grip, and then allowing the hands and arms to come down and the club head to go that way. And that simplifies the game as far as your brain, but also brings out athletic instincts, because you've done something like you've either hit a stick or softball or baseball where you felt the club or felt the bat go up and then come down and get in front of you. And that's what it's all about. So I hope you like this video and kind of take this information and get right to practicing. Don't wait. Go out and there, because this will make you better. And then just like that, even if you practice a little kind of up and then a little swirl, 10, 15 shots later, you're going to be going, wow, I'm hitting it flush. I'm either hitting it straight or it's a little bit of a draw. And that's going to be a great thing to have. So get out there, tee it up, have some fun.